mountain men. But, I mean, that's okay if you want to do that, but don't do that on the History Channel. With pawn stalls or whatever, counting pawns. Number 6. They actually made 3 seasons of this, where they actually just look for Hitler. I don't know if they're looking for a body, or they're looking for the guy if he's alive, even though, you know, the mathematics would say he's pretty old. I think he would be... I was born in 1989, so let me do some math here for you. 2021, subtract 8. Two, okay, 1, here's the math part, if you can see. Can you see it? He would be 132 years old. And I wonder that with, you know, some doctors, how someone doesn't live that long. Especially with Hitler, with his health history of, you know, just physical health being, the basic people to him. And you're trying to find a guy who's alive, or his body, who is cremated. You know how cremation works, History Channel? On that one? Okay. Don't need to rant though. Sound like some dictator I know. But yeah, I mean, come on. The guy wanted to be cremated. There's actual copies and stuff you can actually find in actual history books of Hitler's last will and testament. That proves 3 seasons of this, and why you shouldn't spend cable subscriptions on this. Yeah, my grandpa ended up keeping the History Channel and getting rid of all the other documentary series like HC, but they actually had actual history stuff. And he kept this. Oh no, the relationship's gonna start going on the rocks soon, I guess. Okay. Oh, yeah, they never found. Oh, here's reason 7. I had to write this stuff down because I didn't want to go into detail and actually bring up this stuff, put myself through this thing's pain and suffering. Since they never found a body or Adolf Hitler alive, because you know it would be the math would just disagree with finding a 132-year-old Adolf Hitler. It's just the statistics just kind of a bit against them. 3 seasons they do this. So they decide to make the best example, the definition of stupidity or insanity, that says if you do something like 3 times or whatever, and nothing changes and get the same results, and you go for like a 4th, oh no, you're pretty much dumb, pretty much stupid, expecting a different result. Well, that's what they did. They went with a 4th season. Guess what the same results were? No Hitler. No Hitler. Yeah, definition of stupidity. Yeah. Okay, now on to Levisonate. We're gonna suffer from. Why would someone actually try to make several TV series trying to find Adolf Hitler? They probably are obviously a messed up person. Okay, I know a lot of people think me having the Hitler and Nazi obsession due to my Asperger's is a bit messed up. Except, I am not trying to hunt for the guy. I'm just reading my Hitler books, watching my documentaries. Heck, I even read Mein Kampf a couple of times. Into facts, and if you don't support the guy, and definitely don't want to actually go look for the guy and meet him. Thank God for a complete pandemic. I also don't have that kind of money because I'm a college student. Oh, it's either Robin and live or fight Hitler and die. Don't eat. Also, the ninth reason is probably one of the reasons that God forbid might cost me my Amazon account. All 3 seasons are up for free to watch on Amazon Prime. And people actually watch this thing. And then you can also buy an episode of the whole series on Amazon. Why would you want to watch 3 seasons of this, and let alone want to buy something? I buy a lot of Hitler stuff. I'm not this obsessed. I want to actually watch this thing for free. Or buy an episode or a full season. Maybe I'm not that unhealthy in my obsession. But these guys, hello. Also, I probably wouldn't want Adolf Hitler to be alive because God forbid if they actually did find him. But I could expect them to do. Yeah, pretty much despite the script of every serial killer, crazy axe murder slasher horror film just by itself. You know, just what they would do to Hitler. I'm sure they wouldn't tip him off to Tel Aviv like no the Mossad Israeli agents did to Adolf Eichmann. Oh, they would not give him a fair trial, which I think is actually, case of being a better person than Hitler would have been better, and that's what Mossad did. They had Adolf Eichmann picked up and kidnapped and brought over to Israel and put him on trial. I mean, he wasn't coming like all on his own, I know that. I mean, he's a Nazi war criminal. I mean, at least it was better to put him on trial and have him solve his crimes. But I know these guys would not do that. Because they're crazy, insane idiots running a full season of this thing. And every series actually always ends with, them never finding the dictator. Never finding him. And one of the guys is always the skeptic. Which is probably the character I like in the series. Because he knows it's a load of crud. I kinda wish that, maybe if it was an ideal ending to one of those seasons, the skeptic would turn out to be the actor Adolf Hitler and actually get rid of this darn thing once and for all. I'd like something to have some beautiful found footage video series. Probably would have been better. At least it would have been a great way to put us all history buffs and history lovers out of our misery. And number 10, the final thing. Which I've actually probably mentioned in reason 9 about them being obsessed. So, my whole take on this is probably don't watch this. Avoid it at all costs. God forbid, you might want to also stop relationships if they suggest this. Maybe. Maybe. If the friendship's all good enough, we always keep the relationships. If they're not, maybe this is one of those things you gotta just say goodbyes and separate. But yeah, I mean, there's better documentary series like AHC's The Rise and Fall of Hitler that was from around the same year of 2015, or was it 2016 there? I don't remember the series, when it was around. But no. There's that series. That's a really good one. Uh, there's the movie Downfall, which is a very good one. I know a lot of the History Channel's done a lot of good Hitler documentaries before. I know there's World's Most Evilest People. I think that was Discovery or whatever. Though. And yeah, the episodes on Hitler were very good. The History Channel's Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin video was good. What was the other one? The Last Days of World War II was another good series. I remember that came out back in 2000. Was it 4 or 5? I know there was another one that would turn up every year around summertime. For some time. I saw it in 2003, and that's kind of what started the last Hitler Nazi obsession of mine. It was a very good factual, and it's called Hitler. I think is it a study in tyranny or a rise in tyranny? I mean, heck, there's plenty of good books you can read about this guy better than this stuff. And yeah, this actual hunting Hitler thing actually has a book. Amazing, I know. So I'll let it go on this one, YouTube, and say, hey, please support me on Patreon and my subscribe sub, because I think this video has chances of getting struck down with hate speech or whatever. Or, God forbid, getting my channels demonetized. No, this is not supporting Hitler. This is actually just an educational video about, why this show is actually a load of crud. A load of bull. Why there's no connection to history. So, please donate to my Patreon, subscribe so, like and share this video, hit the notification bell, and also please subscribe to my channel of Lisa Stayed and Hitler Obsessed. Also, also send me a friend request on Facebook, leave a comment on this video or on my YouTube channel of Lisa Stayed or Hitler Obsessed or Facebook. And I'll be glad to, reply back to you. So, bye, peace out, see ya, have a good day.